So the next thing we can share is what we call a whiteboard. So when I click on that, Brian should be seeing now just kind of a blank white screen. And so Brian's seeing a white screen here, but now he's typing in some stuff. Brian's typed hello. I'm going to go up here and click on it and type, oops, I got to spell correctly. And it's kind of cool as I'm inside of this text editor. If I go here, I can click and make this bigger. And so we could collaborate on some things. You can draw again, you can put some shapes in. You can highlight things with shapes. You can actually also add images if you want to. You can add some arrow stamps. You can say, yes, I really like that version of hello better. This one's not as good. So we can share a whiteboard. Another thing you can do down here is you can save it with the annotations. I can even do a laser pointer on here. Alright, so kind of cool thing. And again, to stop, I can click stop sharing, and the whiteboard's going to go away. And there it goes. So the last thing I can do is create a poll. And you might want to use a poll that say that you're giving a presentation and you had some question or something you want to gather some information from some people. I'm not being a very good typer today. Alright, so let's see. And so I go ahead and say OK. And in a second, the poll is going to pop up. And if I click down here and open the poll, it says the poll is open. So I got a few choices down here, some things open poll for everyone to vote. So it is open. Here I can close the poll. Here I can show the results to everyone. Here I can hide the results. I can edit it down there. So if I go ahead and click here, you can see how it got populated with 2 responses. And again, I can save it down here with save the poll. I'm going to click stop sharing again. And that should go away.
This could be very helpful in a class situation.
Yeah, in a class situation or in a group presentation, somewhere where you wanted to get some feedback from some people, much like Adobe Connect works with its polling questions and things. So if I move down we're done with the sharing options over here. If I move down just a little bit, there's another piece that we can do, and it's called attach a document, and there is a little paperclip here. If I click on that, I can go ahead and say add an attachment, and I'm going to put this in there, that PowerPoint. So I'm going to go ahead and say close, and what are you seeing on your end, Brian?
The yellow bar has appeared at the top. It says a file attachment has been added. There's a button I can click that says attachments. When I click that button, a window appears with a PowerPoint file named presenting Lync. And I can click it and open or save it.
All right, so I attach this file to it. So there's another there's a use for this would be in a presentation if you wanted to share a file really quickly with all the people in the presentation or in the meeting. You could simply click there and they can go and get that attachment. Do you see it by the paperclip? Do you see a number 1 next to it too?
You know what's great about that is in Skype, I believe, to send a file, you have to send it to each individual. If there were 30 people in the meeting, that would be difficult.
Right.
Whereas using this attachment design in Lync, you just attach it and it's available to anyone that wants it. If they don't want it, they don't have to grab it.
Exactly, right.
Oh, that's a neat design difference.
Yeah, it is a little bit different, isn't it? And then I think a positive part of Lync. So if I click up here on the paperclip, you can just see how these attachments just come out, and they're here. I could have came into the meeting before Brian and I were here. I could have started this little meeting, and I could have added those attachments and then invited Brian to the meeting and had him come in. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to demonstrate next. Is I'm going to invite somebody to come to our meeting, and there's a simple way. So Brian and I are talking, and let's say that we want to bring somebody else into the conversation. I'm going to find my friend Josh, who tried to call me just a little bit ago, and So here's Josh right here, and it says Josh is available. All I have to simply do is just take Josh's name and just drag him over here and just pull him in here, and you'll see he's going to get added to the conversation. Ah,
Joshua has appeared on my list.
yes.
Hello.
Josh.
Yeah.
Hi, we're doing a little demonstration of Lync here, and we just thought we were demonstrating how we could drag somebody from our contact list into a group conversation, and you were the person we chose.
Oh,
So,
great. Thanks for including
yeah,
me.
no problem. Thanks for allowing us to bug you for a few minutes.
No problem.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Okay. See you, Josh. All right. So what Josh did there at the end, and you can see his status change. Oops, it just went away. But you can see Brian on our status is we're in a conference call, and if I go back over to my Lync contact list, Josh's was red just a sec, or was red. Now it's green. So it kind of changes your presence wherever you are inside of Lync. So I think
And the red means that you're busy or in a
red
meeting?
red could mean several different things. It'll you can see up here in my status it says I'm in a conference call. If I was actually in a meeting, if it was a different kind of Lync thing, it might say in a meeting. This actually Lync knows that I'm in a call, so it says I'm in a call. So red just means you're pretty much unavailable, or you're busy doing something else. So I think that's all we're going to show in this little segment. So thanks, Brian, for joining me. Let me show you real quick how to hang up if you didn't know how. Up here in the corner, there's a little phone up in the right-hand corner, and there's an X. And if you hover over it, it says leave call. So if you click on that, it's just going to let us leave the call. So I'm going to click on it, and you can do the same. And thanks again, Brian, for helping me out today.
Thanks for showing me Lync. This
Okay.
looks
Yeah,
great.
good. All right. Take care.
Bye.
All right. So you can see when I clicked on that, everything kind of went away. It keeps the call kind of open because maybe I wanted to rejoin it because I really wanted to recall Brian back or something, and so it kind of keeps it open for you. But to close totally out of it, I just click up here in the X in the corner, and it says you want to leave because it's just making sure you want to leave, and I say okay. And that is kind of going to conclude our little training tutorial for today. So thanks for joining me.